This is a really difficult time for everybody. There's a lot of confusion. A lot of people who normally have not ever had to think about unemployment benefits now are finding themselves out of a job. And it's one of those things where it's very frustrating. There's a lot of first-time users trying to apply for unemployment benefits. They aren't familiar with the systems and how things work. And it's just a really difficult time. The big problem is that the systems have all been overwhelmed. They were never created to handle the kind of traffic as to what they're getting now. Our Job and Family Services in Ohio has gotten, in just the last 3 weeks, twice the number of claims for unemployment benefits that it got for all of 2019. You have people eligible for unemployment benefits that are already struggling to get through the regular stuff. Now you have another group of people that typically aren't eligible for unemployment benefits. These are people who don't make much money, work in low-wage jobs. Maybe they work part-time. These are people that are self-employed. These are people that are independent contractors. These are people that get the 1099s. Typically, these people are not eligible for unemployment benefits. But under the big stimulus package that Congress passed, they will be eligible for those benefits. The problem is the state's not set up yet to process those claims. And the lieutenant governor just said this week that it may be into May before they are. Job and Family Services does say that they'll let the world know when they're finally able to take the applications from those people that might not typically qualify. Hang in there as best as you can. Don't be afraid to nag. Don't be afraid to bug. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I think this is one of the big things that people are slow to do. If you're going to struggle to make your mortgage this month, go to the bank and talk to the bank. Same thing with your car payment. Same thing with your utility bill. These are extraordinary times, and companies and banks and credit unions will listen to you to help you get through this. All the money that you'll be getting will be retroactive from the time that you become unemployed. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, as part of this big stimulus package, the government has also given you an extra $600 a week on top of your normal unemployment benefit. So that will help also cushion all this to some degree and help you get through it. No, the money will not run out. And the reason why I can say this with some confidence is that the Federal Reserve, has indicated that they are going to do everything that they possibly can to keep this economy going. One of the things in the federal stimulus relief plan has what's called the Paycheck Protection Program. This is really geared towards helping small businesses keep their employees and ride this thing out. And there's also a program for independent contractors and self-employed people that kind of act as their own business person. The state's Development Services Agency has created an office called the Office of Small Business Relief. And if you go to that website, they list all these programs that are meant to help small businesses, all kinds of loan programs. We are in a once-in-a-lifetime situation, I hope. The jobs that have been lost in the last 3 weeks have exceeded all the job losses that we had during the Great Recession. And the Great Recession was the worst economy we had had since the Great Depression. We are looking at unemployment rates that are probably going to be at least 15% come May. But what we have here is a public health crisis. And until we take care of the public health crisis, then we can't fix the economy. And so that's what the purpose of all these government programs are meant to do, is to help tide us over so that we can fix the public health crisis. And then we can start getting back to where we were before all this started.